Okay, uh, this is my distributor I pulled out of the car. Everything works fine. Now, one thing I want to show you, when you have these screws just loose enough, you'll notice, look at the play here. See how I can move the trigger points left to right? So you want to center this. So what I do is I move them all the way to the stop there, and I'll take something, and I'll make a mark. You can kind of see the mark there. Then I'll move it down a little bit. I'll make another mark. So now I have two marks. I want to center it between these two, and then snug the screws down. And now your trigger points are centered in the distributor. So once you get that done, you're good to go. I'll go ahead and these are good working trigger points, so I'll give you these. This is my spare distributor that I keep in the car now. Another thing you'll want to do, in here you have the fuel injection cam. Go ahead and clean that off with your finger, put a little paper towel in there and give it a light coat of grease. The next thing you'll want to do is lightly grease the tips here and here. I know this looks kind of dirty, but it works well. It works fine in the car. It checks out ohm reading wise. So just lightly grease the tips that you can see here and here. Just a little bit of moly grease, that's all you need. So I'll go ahead and I'll melt that off. Let me go and get the wire harness real quick and show you how to pull out the pins. And just put this back together so I don't lose it. You never know, all these little screws. Okay, so I have a medium-sized zip tie, and you'll see the two slots above. That's where we're going to jam our zip tie. You'll see why in a moment. It doesn't matter for the injector wires only. If I move this wire and I put it over here and this wire on this side, that's fine. It's not polarity sensitive. So what you'll do, you'll put the end of your zip tie just down here. And then after you have that, you're able to pull the injector wire out. So what you're doing on the injector wire, see that little guy right there? What you're doing is you're pushing them flat so you can pull it out. That way you can kind of crimp this just a little tighter if you want. So after you're done, slide it back in and you'll barely hear a clip. You hear that? Now it's not going to come out unless I put that plastic clip back in there. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is to these wires. You will also maybe, let's see if I have it here. Here is your 3-pin connector for your trigger points. These guys right here. Go ahead and pull all 3 of those out, one at a time. Tighten them up a little bit. Put them back in. Do not put them in the slot, another slot that they didn't come out of. These have to be in the exact same slots that they went in originally.